Hello, grade 10, and welcome to this lesson. This is Miss Brianna, your English teacher from Knowledge Private School. Today, we will look at page 22 in your student book. This is page 22. First, I will read a conversation, and you listen. The conversation is not on the screen, so just listen. Hi, Mom. Oh, hello, Peter dear. Where are you? I'm walking along Green Street. I'm just opposite Park Road. I'll be home soon. Good, I'll make some tea. Oh, wow. What is it, Peter? Two men are running out of the city bank with two great big bags, and some money is falling out. I think they're robbing the bank. They're bank robbers. A bank robbery? Now they're jumping into a car in front of the bank. They're coming this way. Be careful, Peter. They may be dangerous. They're turning right into Park Road. And now I think they're turning right. They're taking the second right into Lake Street. Quick, you should call the police. I'm going to. So this is a conversation between Peter and his mom. Who are the speakers? Peter and his mom. Number 2, where is the boy? Did you hear? Where is the boy? He says, I'm just opposite Park Road. So if we look at the map, this is Park Road. He's just opposite Park Road. He's probably right here. Opposite means on the other side. Number 3, where is he going? He's going home. Number 4, what kind of robbery is happening? It's a bank robbery. So this is the city bank. This is where the money is. And two men are taking the money, so they are robbers. They are robbing the bank. And number 5, what is the boy going to do next? Remember, his mom says, quick, you should call the police. And Peter says, I'm going to. Now, listen to the conversation again. This time, look at this car and follow the route that the bank robbers go. Okay, are you ready? Let's start. Peter says, Hi, Mom. Oh, hello, Peter dear. Where are you? I'm walking along Green Street. I'm just opposite Park Road. I'll be home soon. So he's on Green Street, right here, opposite Park Road. His mom says, Good, I'll make some tea. Oh, wow. What is it, Peter? Two men are running out of the city bank with two great big bags, and some money is falling out. I think they're robbing the bank. They're bank robbers. A bank robbery? Now they're jumping into a car in front of the bank. This is the car in front of the bank. Peter says, they're coming this way. What does he mean they're coming this way? Well, here he is, so this means they're coming to him. Mom says, be careful, Peter. They may be dangerous. Peter says, they're turning right into Park Road. Where are they going? They're turning right into Park Road. And now I think they're turning right. They're taking the second right into Lake Street. What is the second right? Well, this is the first right. It's not the first right, it's the second right, Lake Street. Mom says, quick, you should call the police. Peter says, I'm going to. So here's Peter, and the car is in front of the bank. Then they go towards Peter, they turn right, and they take the second right onto Lake Street. Now, I want you to listen as I continue telling the story. This time, I want you to listen for this information. What is the place of robbery, the time of robbery, the color of the car, the registration number, and when were they last seen? I will do the conversation twice. Listen, and then write the information you hear. Okay, everyone ready? This is a conversation between an officer and Peter. The police officer. Are you Peter Stone? That's right. Thanks for calling us. Now, what were you doing when the robbery happened? I was walking home. When did the robbery happen? At about 4:45, around 5 minutes ago. Did you see it clearly? Yes, I did. Two men ran out of the bank and they were carrying two big bags of money. What happened then? They jumped into a car in front of the bank. Can you describe the car? Yes, it was blue and the registration number was 0V09PBD. Which way did it go? It turned right into Park Road. And did you see anything after that? I think it took the second right into Lake Street. Good. Calling all units. This is Delta 23 calling. I have information on the Citibank robbery on Green Street. Go ahead, Delta 23. I'm turning towards Green Street now. The robbers are in a blue car, registration number 0V09PBD. A witness saw the car turning from Park Road into Lake Street. I'm following Lake Street now and I can see the car. It's traveling very fast. Calling all units. The car is traveling northeast along Lake Street towards... Well, thanks to you, Peter, those bank robbers aren't going to get far. Well done. Thanks. Did you hear all the information? What is the place of robbery? Citibank, Green Street. What was the time of robbery? The officer asks, when did the robbery happen? Peter says, at about 4:45. So the time of robbery, 4:45. Do you remember what was the color of the car? The officer says, can you describe the car? Peter says, yes, it was blue. So the car was blue. What was the registration number? Peter says, and the registration number was 0V09PBD. 0V09PBD. And when was it last seen? Turning from, what road is this? Park Road. And into what street? Lake Street. Lake Street. So you can write that information here. Turning from Park Road into Lake Street. Very good. Good listening skills. Now listen while I read these questions and repeat after me. Are you Peter Stone? What were you doing when the robbery happened? When did it happen? Did you see the robbery clearly? What happened then? Can you describe the car? Which way did it go? And did you see anything after that? Great job, everyone. So we learned all about Peter and the robbery. But the robbers did not get far because Peter helped the police officer. For homework, do pages 14 and 15 in your activity book. On page 14 in part 1, write the following into 2 sentences. Add spaces between the words and capital letters, commas, and full stops. For example, here you'll start while, capital W, while Mrs. Nowzad, capitalize the name Nowzad, was working, etc. So write each word and put a space in between it. Make capital letters for names, for the beginning of a sentence, for Mrs. This should be a capital M. Add a full stop or period at the end of a sentence. Add commas if needed. Next, let's make these into three sentences. Use the information from this. For example, let's read this. The robbery happened at. Where did it happen? Well, we can look at the notes. It happened at Citibank, right? Citibank. In, where did it happen? Look at the notes. Green Street, in Green Street, at what time? Remember, the time was 4:45. So check your notes and complete these 3 sentences with the correct information. We will skip this for now, so go to page 15. Now, we will look at these pictures and try to put them in the correct order. Try to put these pictures in the correct order. So here we have, they go to visit the great waterfalls. Adam climbs over the safety rail. He falls and hurts himself. The tour guide calls the hospital. They look after Adam and take him to the hospital. The doctor says, I don't think you're going to do any more climbing for a few weeks. Are these pictures in the correct order? Yes. Now, let's put these sentences into past simple or past continuous. Remember, past continuous is something that's continually happening. Past simple is one action. One action. I was walking. I fell. I hurt myself. Now let's do A. While the Wilson family in Suleimani. How do we make stay into past continuous? We add the to be verb, while the Wilson family was, and then we have the verb stay, and we add ing. While the Wilson family was staying in Suleimani. B. While the others up at the waterfall. How do we make look into past continuous? We'll say were looking. Okay, so make all of these verbs past continuous. You add was or were, then the verb, and then ing. You can finish this for homework and then create sentences. For example, you can make a sentence like this. While the Wilson family was staying in Suleimani, they went to visit the great waterfalls at Ahmadawa. So make A and 1 into one sentence and write it here. While the Wilson family were staying in Suleimani, they went to visit, etc. Then make a sentence using be and to. While the others were looking up at the waterfall, Adam climbed over the safety rail. So for these verbs, we're going to make them just past simple, climbed, fell, hurt, because these are the actions that happen one time, not continuous. Okay, so then we'll make a sentence with be and to. Next, we'll make a sentence with C and 3. While Adam was climbing down the cliff, He fell and hurt himself badly. And then D and 4. While his dad was rescuing Adam, the tour guide called to the hospital for help. Next, E. When the paramedics were arriving, they looked after Adam and took him to the hospital. And F. When Adam left the hospital the next day, the doctor said, "I don't think you're going to do any more climbing for a few weeks." Remember, with while, we'll use the past continuous, was or were, verb, ing. But for these two sentences, we have when, so we use the past simple. So it will not be was arriving, it was arrived. And not was leaving, but when Adam left. Okay, do your best, make these into sentences and write them here. Again, your homework is on pages 14 and 15. Good luck, grade 10, and goodbye, everyone.